Hey guys, it's Rissy. You guys, I let you guys vote for which video you wanted me to do next, and you guys voted for 50 facts about you. And I was supposed to post that video like 10 years ago, okay? But a lot of things happened and I wasn't able to, and now I am, and I'm going to try to get it done and post it and get it out to you guys who wanted to see it. So here I am. Hi. Yes, I'm sitting in front of my couch instead of on my couch because, like, who would sit on a couch? You know, that's just, yeah. My dogs are, like, growling and playing in the background, so ignore them. Anyways, so let's get into it. Okay. Where to start? Oh my gosh. I feel like 50 facts is like a lot of facts. Like, imagine if I talked about each fact for 30 seconds. Like, this is going to be 25 minutes long then. I have no idea how long the video will be. We'll find out. Shh. Okay. So, first off, my favorite color is and has always been blue. Specifically, like, a medium blue, like kind of sky blue, but a little bit darker, depending on what you think is sky blue. I don't know. I was never properly raised. Like, I pretty much raised myself. I grew up in a very much, like, broken home, and I pretty much raised myself. And I was also never, like, made to brush my teeth. So, I didn't start actually brushing my teeth until I was, like, 18. Like, seriously. Because I have a giant hole in my tooth because of that. So that's kind of gross. But, yeah, now I brush my teeth every day. And what else? I suffer from ADHD, anxiety, OCD, and depression, and insomnia. And social anxiety. A lot of stuff. And it affects my everyday life, like, extremely heavily. Like so many things. Like, I have chronic migraines because of that. I like rip the shit out of my nail beds. I can't sleep. All this stuff. It definitely affects my everyday. My first job was Chuck E. Cheese, and I currently work at a gas station and in a factory, and I work, like, a ridiculous amount of hours, like, between 60 and 70 hours a week. Not a check. A week. A lot. I work all the time. There was a period in time where I lived in a government-funded facility. I was, like, in a replacement home. I've been engaged before. We're not going to talk about that. But, like, I was engaged for, like, a year. So, that was a thing. My hair color, if you can see my roots, is naturally, like, extremely dark. Like, pretty much black. And it is because my great-great-grandmother was 100% Native American. And that's where I get, you can tell by my eyebrows, too, but, like, that's where I get my very dark hair color from. But I hate my natural hair color. I literally only like my hair blonde or, like, a crazy color, but pretty much blonde. Or silver, like, that's kind of where I'm going to, but, you know. I am related to a famous person. I'm actually related to June Carter Cash, who is, like, Johnny Cash's wife. And they've both passed away at this point. But my mom used to go to family reunions at their house when she was a kid. So that's cool. I have very different views of alcohol than most people or than society. I used to struggle with alcoholism. I'm sober now. I've been sober for 3.5 months. So, like, this is very recent. And I struggle still every day, like, all the time. I want to drink, but I don't. I fight the urge to drink because I know it's only going to lead me to places that I don't want to end up at. So, you know, things like that. I have a really bad habit of, like, cracking, like, bones, like my fingers or my neck or my back or, like, whatever, things like that. Like, I have a really bad habit about that and have for, like, the past 10 years. So I probably have arthritis in my hands because of cracking my knuckles and stuff. I have telephobia, and I guess, like, I don't think it's, like, technically telephobia, because telephobia is a fear of, like, literal phones. Like, you wouldn't want to be around a phone. But my fear is, like, and I have no idea why. I have no idea what causes it. I can't pinpoint why it is. But my fear is, like, calling people on the phone. Like, I don't like, it might be linked to my social anxiety. I'm sure it is. But, like, I don't like talking to people on the phone. Like, you will not get me to call you. I will message you. I will see you in person. Like, I will not call you unless I actually have to for some reason. Unless it's very important. And to me, like, things that are important to a normal person and things that are important to me are on a totally different scale. So, yeah. I hate talking on the phone. My mom gets so annoyed by it because, like, I won't talk to my mom on the phone. I mean, I will, like, if, I will occasionally, but she gets annoyed because she would much rather call me than, like, text me, and we live in 2 different states, so it's not like I can see my mom, so, like, she hates it. But, like, that's just how I am. I really hate talking on the phone, and I can't stand it, and, like, my boyfriend, when we first met, was like, I'll get you over that and whatever. And the first time we talked on the phone, we talked for an hour. In the first 20 minutes, I was literally shaking so hard he could hear it in my voice. And, like, I was literally scared. Like, it's not just I hate talking on the phone. I was literally scared. And, so that's why it's phobia. That's why I call it telephobia. And even when people make me get over it, I'll only, like, get over it for that person, like, not in general, so that doesn't actually help. I was born and raised in Ohio, and I have lived in pretty much every single city that's in the county I live in, except for, like, 1 or 2 of them, like, literally every one of them. And I also went to, like, I think 11 different schools because of that, because of moving so much as a child. I think the longest I ever lived somewhere was, like, 3 years. And that was, like, only once. I have very open and unorthodox views on things. I think this just coincides with the fact that, like, I wasn't, like, properly raised, and I wasn't, like, taught right from wrong. So, like, there's a lot of things that I think completely differently than other people because, like, society or, like, my parents or, like, whoever didn't teach me that was wrong. And it's stuff that, like, I don't feel like is wrong. Like, it's not, like, things that are literally wrong. I'm not, like, I think it's okay to steal or something. Like, no, that's obviously wrong. Like, I know right from wrong as far as things like that. But, like, opinionated stuff, I guess. I have very different views than most people on a lot of stuff. Let me think. I have a very addictive personality, so that just kind of coincides with, like, my alcoholism and, like, things like that. I've met a ton of celebrities, like, a lot. I think I made, like, a list of celebrities I met, and, like, I think the last time I looked at it and counted it up, it was, like, 26 people. And that wasn't including, like, bands, because I met, like, members of bands and things like that. But that was, like, literally just, like, celebrity, like, actors and, like, big name people kind of thing. I couldn't even tell you who, like, the biggest name person I've met is. I can list a few. I've met, like, Stan Lee. I've met Chris Hemsworth. I've met Matt Smith. I've met Carrie Fisher. Obviously, I did a story time about that one. Things like that, People. I definitely believe in living an adventurous life. Like, I would rather, I would rather, like, save up all my money and take some wild trip somewhere than, like, have food in my fridge. Like, that's just me. I believe in, like, it's the experiences in your life, you know, make your life worthwhile. I don't know, that's just how I am. I've rode the Top Thrill Dragster, and for anyone who doesn't know what the Top Thrill Dragster is, it is a roller coaster that shoots you straight up, like literally straight up, 420 feet in the air, and then back down in 12 seconds. So, like, imagine how fast, I forget how fast it goes. It's like an insane number. It's like, it's crazy. I have an extreme fear of heights and of roller coasters. And so me going on that is like a big deal. And I was terrified, and it like takes a photo of you. And I remember my boyfriend sitting there and being like, "Open your eyes, the photo's coming up." And I was like, I can't. Like, it was terrible. It wasn't that bad though, because like the ride is over before you get a chance to get scared. Like, it's literally, I think it's actually 17 seconds, but I was told that it was 12. But either way, like, it's quick. But I definitely recommend people to go on it. It's really smooth. Let's see. This one's kind of stupid, but I only use Gain laundry detergent because I think it smells good. Like, it leaves, like this. It smells like Gain right now, and I love that smell. Like, it smells so good, and I feel like most laundry detergent, like, it cleans your clothes, but it doesn't leave them with a nice smell, but Gain does. So, like, get Gain. I don't know. I still own very, like, classic electronics, like Nintendo 64s, and I actually have 2 of those in my house, and, like, VCRs and VHS tapes, obviously, and, like, PlayStation, like, originals, and the original Xbox. I have an original Xbox and things like that. Like, I have a lot of stuff like that. I eventually want to get, like, every game console that was ever made. I have been to DH before, and if you guys don't know what DH is, because I know, like, some states call it something else, it's detention hall. So basically what it is like jail for kids, because I was, like, 12 when I went there. My drink of choice when I used to drink was always apple Crown Royal whiskey. Like, that was my thing. I would literally get a liter bottle of it, and, like, it'd be gone in the weekend. Like, I would walk around, drink it out of the bottle, like, let's not get into any more details about that. I've dyed my hair at least one shade of every color. Like, it's been pink, it's been purple, it's been blue, it's been, you know, at least one shade, if not more, you know. I've dyed my hair a million times. Last year, 2016, I was invited. I'm going to say invited because I didn't go to all of them. I went to most of them, but I was invited to at least 9 different funerals throughout the year. So that sucked. 2016 was like the worst year ever. I strongly believe in every person's right to put pineapples on pizza. I love pineapples on pizza. I think it's the best. I hate, though, when I have, like, leftover pizza that has pineapples on it and I have to heat it up, because the pineapples are obviously better if they're cold and the pizza's hot, in my opinion. I currently have 7 tattoos, and I have no idea how many piercings I actually have right now, but I know I've had at least 18 different piercings before, and I did all my piercings myself, which I do not condone. Like, please don't do your own piercings. Like, go to a piercer, do it right, do it sanitary, do it, whatever, do the right thing. But my reasoning for why I did all my piercings myself is because I was, like, terrified to let anyone else pierce me, and I still, to this day, I don't think I could let someone pierce me. Like, I really want to get my septum done, and I'm just, like, so scared. But I also, like, I always do research on the piercings I do. I won't do anything, like, I used to want to get my cheeks pierced, and I would never do that piercing myself. That is an extremely difficult piercer. Like, I would never even, like, go to a random shop and get that pierced. Like, if you ever get your cheeks pierced, please note, like, you have to find a piercer that knows what the fuck they're doing, because if they pierce that wrong, you're gonna leak saliva out of your cheeks for the rest of your fucking life. And then you have to, like, burn them closed. Literally burn them with fire. And then they will eventually reopen. You'll have to keep doing it. It's terrible. So yeah. I don't trust people piercing me. I have read the piercing Bible. I've done massive amounts of research on my piercings before I did them, besides, like, the first couple I did. Because, like, the first piercing I ever did, I was, like, 14. I've also done piercings on other people, but only piercings that I truly believe, like, I could do. Like, snake bites or something, or, like, a lip piercing. Like, I could do lip piercings. Those are pretty simple. And I always use, like, legit hollow needles like you're supposed to, and gloves and, like, things like that. Like, do it properly. And I've also done a tattoo on someone before. And I own a tattoo machine. But I don't actually tattoo people because that'd be crazy. But I did one on one person once, who the person was, like, doing tattoos himself. And he was doing a tattoo on his leg, and he asked me to do it for him because, like, it was hard for him to do. Obviously, it's hard for people to do tattoos on themselves and whatever. So I did a tattoo on someone before. Let's see. I also asked, I thought it would be really fun if I, like, asked people who were close to me to write 5 facts each about me, because that gives you, like, a perspective of somebody else, like, instead of just how I view myself and facts about myself that only I know, or, like, how I think. It gives you an understanding of how other people see me that are close to me in real life, and I thought that'd be interesting. So these facts are all from people who know me and are close to me, like, not just people who know me, but literally people who are close to me in real life. So I'm not gonna say who said what or blah blah blah, but, like, okay, I'll just go down this list. The first one is that I'm annoying when I don't get my way, which, like, but, true. I have, like, OCD and anxiety, so, like, when I think of something or, like, have something planned in my head and it doesn't go the way it was supposed to or the way I wanted to, I, like, freak out. And, yeah, so I guess I'm annoying, whatever, I don't care. The next one is that I'm kind to random strangers, even though I have social anxiety, which is definitely true. I honestly, the closer you get to me, the meaner I am to you. Like, if I don't know you, I will be the nicest fucking human being, and then, like, my boyfriend hates me. He thinks I'm the meanest person in the world because he's the person I'm, like, closest to most, but I'm not a mean person, but I say I'm very, like, sarcastic, and I will say mean things in a joking way, and sometimes it doesn't come off as a joke. And my boyfriend, like, hates that because he never thinks I'm joking. But whatever. This one's hilarious, and it's true. I've dyed all my friends' pubic hair. Like, that happened once. Not literally all my friends, but, like, a couple of my close friends. I dyed we, like, had a pube dyeing party. Like, it was weird. But it happened. I act like a mom. That's very true. I am definitely the mom of the friend group. Like, I am the one who, like, cares the most and, like, is the most concerned and wants everybody to be, like, happy and safe and whatever. I have no problem with nudity at all whatsoever. Like, I don't view a naked body as sexual. I view it as, like, that's a fucking human body. It's natural, it's normal, like, whatever. I don't, like, care who you are. If I see you naked, like, it's not gonna bother me. They said I'm a makeup master, which, like, untrue, but, like, sort of true. Like, I'm decent with makeup. I wouldn't call myself a master, though. I work like a boss, and like I said earlier, I work between 60 and 70 hours a week. So, yeah, I definitely work like a boss. Like, I work a lot. I don't seem like I'm responsible, but I really am. I can definitely see that, because I used to definitely be that person who is, like, turn up and, like, party, and I mean, I'm still, like, that personality. I'm just sober, so, you know, but, yeah, I will, like, party all night and then go to work the next day. Like, I don't seem like a responsible person, but I swear I am. I'm sweet with a touch of crazy. True. I'm the sweetest person you'll ever meet, and also the craziest person you'll ever meet, but whatever. I'm loud, like, it depends on who you are. If you're close to me, I'm loud. If you know me, but you're not super close to me, like, a lot of people actually say I'm quiet, but, if you're close to me and I'm comfortable around you, I'm loud. I'm extremely cranky in the morning. Oh my god, yes, like, this is another thing my boyfriend hates. Like, he'll be, like, in the shower, and he'll be like, get me a towel, and before he can even finish his sentence, I'll be like, no, fuck you, don't talk to me. I get up extremely early for work. Like, I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning for work, so, like, I'm tired, and I don't like dealing with people, and, like, leave me alone, let me get ready for work, don't talk to me until it's at least 9 a.m., okay? Like, just don't. I'm obsessed with Taco Bell. I wouldn't say obsessed, but, like, I do love Taco Bell, but I, like, hardly ever eat Taco Bell, so, like, whenever somebody puts Taco Bell in my brain, and I'm like, I want Taco Bell, I will, like, go on a binge for weeks, and I'll be like, I want Taco Bell. Somebody take me to Taco Bell. I'm gonna go crazy if I don't get Taco Bell. I do love Taco Bell. I hate buckling my seatbelt. Like, this is true, because I rock in a car, and seatbelts restrict me, and I'm also claustrophobic, and they just restrict me, and I don't like it. I hate it. I think I have, like, again, this is, like, one of those things where I have different views as other people. I don't think it should be illegal to not wear a seatbelt. I understand why it is, believe me, but I feel like that's a risk the individual person's taking, and I don't know. That's just my opinion. Please wear your seatbelt. Like, I will say you should wear your seatbelt, definitely, but I think it's, like, should be up to the person who's got the seatbelt on them. But then again, that is because seatbelts really bother me and, like, make me feel really constricted and uneasy and, like, not safe, like, the opposite of what they should do. I don't know. I don't like it. I also, like, always fear if I did get in a car crash being trapped in a car because I couldn't get the seatbelt unbuckled. Like, that's just an irrational fucking fear of mine for some reason. And I was almost in, like, a 19-car pileup, so, yeah. I still would have not wanted to wear my seatbelt, but at the same time, like, it's really risky either way in my mind, so I don't know. They also said that I'm very headstrong, and that I would do something stupid to prove a point. And my response to them when they said that to me was, fight me. And they were like, exactly. Like, fuck you. But, I threw that ball and it just bounced around my house in ways it shouldn't have. I can't think of an example besides, like, that stupid thing of me being stupid to prove a point. I don't really, like, feel that way. But I'm sure it's true in some, like, they obviously said that for a reason, so, I don't know. So, that was my 50 facts about me, and this video was almost 25 minutes long, which is long for me, because I don't usually make videos this long. I guess in general, it's not that long of a video. That's, like, typical average video time. But, yeah. So, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Please don't forget to subscribe and like and comment and all of that fun stuff. I love you. Goodbye.